Hi, I'm Mike. I love to fix things, and I recently rekindled my interest in wristwatches. Now, I haven't worked up my courage yet to take apart any of my good mechanical vintage watches, but I thought I'd clean up, power up, and start wearing some of my favorite quartz watches from the 80s and 90s. I'm hoping all these watches need are a new battery and a little TLC. To change a watch battery, you just pop off the back and put in a new battery. Easy, right? Usually, but this Seiko had me stumped. The back wouldn't budge. So I did my research and I found a solution so crazy I had to try it for the channel. If you want to jump to that solution, click the link in the index below to bounce right to it. Now, if you want a general lesson in opening a watch to change a battery, then just keep watching. Watch backs fall into three basic categories for how they're held on. Some digital watch backs are held on with tiny jeweler's screws. But the majority of watches are either snap-on or screw-on. A snap-on watch back can be popped off with a knife or a special watch tool like this one. Sometimes there's a little slot that shows you where you need to pry. Other times you just have to wiggle the blade in a place where you have good access and good leverage. Remember, anytime you're using a sharp tool, always think where the blade will go if your hand slips. Screw-on watch backs can often be opened with a sticky rubber ball like this. Many sports watches or higher-end watches have cutouts that lets you engage a wrench with the adjustable lugs to spin off the back cover. So here's the problem with my Seiko. It has lug cutouts, which implies that it's a screw-off back. But the back won't budge, and the lug cutouts aren't deep enough to get a really good grasp with the wrench to spin it. The rubber ball did nothing at all. Then I learned that some watch designers add lug cutouts to some snap-on backs to make them look sporty or higher end. So I tried to pry off the back very gently with no luck. Maybe it is a screw-off back. If so, I needed a better way to apply torque. I found a crazy idea surfing the web that was just wacky enough that I had to try it for the channel. So here's what you have to do. Get yourself a big nut. Get yourself some crazy glue. And then crazy glue the nut onto the back of the watch. Once the glue sets, get yourself a big wrench and then break that back free. Will it work? Let's find out.
I applied a medium thickness cyanoacrylate glue, aka CA glue, crazy glue, or super glue, and I left it to cure under light compression in my shop vise for about 3 hours. Note that I'm using soft jaws in the vise that I made from a recycled plastic cutting board, plus a microfiber cloth. Be careful not to scratch or crush your watch. It looks like the glue did its job. Here's the moment of truth.
Oh, we got it. Look at that. Yes, we got it.
Closer inspection of the open watch revealed that the back was simply stuck on by grime in the threads and the old rubber gasket. It wasn't too bad, but just enough to defy opening it. I'm removing the rubber gasket, and I'll get the nut unstuck from the watch back by soaking it in acetone. I probably should have put a lid on the glass because a lot of the acetone evaporated and stunk up the shop. After a good 20-minute soak, I thought I would try to break the watch back free. There was minimal residue from the glue, which I was able to clean off with some more acetone on a soft cloth.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Then I disassembled the watch band and gave it a thorough cleansing in the ultrasonic cleaner. While the watch was apart, I also cleaned years of grime from the watch case. For giggles, I examined the watch face under the microscope. Ew! The acrylic crystal was covered in scratches, so I broke out my tube of Polywatch polish, which works like magic. Here are some tips if you want to give Polywatch a try on restoring your acrylic watch crystal. You can apply Polywatch directly to the crystal or apply it to a clean cotton or microfiber cloth. When applying, I like to polish in a circular motion and change my direction frequently. This creates a more random pattern and helps keep your hand from cramping. When I buff, I like to use linear strokes. You can apply Polywatch to a crystal that's either installed in the watch or one that's been removed. If you're polishing an installed crystal, use caution not to Polywatch the bezel or the case unless you want to. To be safe, mask the parts you don't want to polish with tape before you begin. Check your work as you go and don't polish any more than necessary. It helps to have a direct light source overhead so you can see the quality of the reflection as you go and know when the job is complete. Here's how it looked afterward. Much better.
There we go. Click. I'm pretty excited about this project. This is Mike. It's time for me to go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be good, be well, and be safe, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.